If only I could turn back time.
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adenin and today we will be playing NBA 2K25. We are currently in the finals and we will be going up against Dallas Mavericks against Boston Celtics. Alright, let's do this.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Dallas Mavericks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. So here's Dallas's starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Draymond Green is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. You look at Dallas, a whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. You have what it takes to win it all.
Oh boy, Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Where are you?
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Doncic.
Oh.
Outside, Green. No good on the triple. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. And we knew they'd be the team to beat this year, but they haven't dropped a game yet. And tonight, they're looking to do something only 3 other teams have ever done.
Yeah, they're going for 13 in a row tonight. We saw that from the Warriors and Cavs in 2017, and the Lakers also in 1989. You think about the star power on the floor for those teams. It's not unlike what we've seen from this group. Get your popcorn ready because history is being made in the most exciting way possible.
Now here's Tatum. Inside, Brown. And
nice.
The shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Klay Thompson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line with 1 shot.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
Oh, no.
A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 points.
He's the only one that's scoring.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Tatum looking it over. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Green. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Irving against White. A little mid-range shot is up. Irving, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, and that screen was really all Tatum needed. Just a little bit more breathing room so he could go to work.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Second, Luka Doncic. Kyrie Irving is fourth.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
Tatum's doing good right now on the three, so I'm going to keep pushing that.
And
No.
the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
I'm going to utilize Porzingis right now more in the paint. Hopefully he can get some rebounds if Tatum misses.
Free throw, no good.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And he's good on the second.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Now here's Holiday. Up and over Doncic. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Doncic with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Yep, that one's good.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Going for a three.
Outside Tatum. Brown with a screen. 4-3.
No.
And it's Tatum missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doncic, no good.
I'll try with Brown.
Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Thompson against Brown. Three-pointer.
Ooh.
Pass to White. Tatum against Thompson. White for three. Again, the miss by Boston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. The Celtics with the lead. Brown inside, defended by Thompson. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
And with length and instincts, Thompson has been an elite defender in the league for years. You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Holiday. Hits the target from 18 feet.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Now here's Doncic. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Doncic has got 12 points in the game. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front, up by one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
That was a nice block.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
The Mavericks trailing. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Springer in a 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Now Tatum, pass to Springer, lets it go from deep. Here's Pritchard, goes up on the wing. Goes back up. Tatum passes to Horford. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas is shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Exum. And they'll get another chance.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Tatum with a screen. Here's Pritchard. Sinks it from distance. Pritchard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Changes for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Hauser, and Holiday subbed in for Springer. On defense, the Celtics. Basket counts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Holiday. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, Holiday is one of the strongest guards in the league. He can handle the contact.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Irving. It's Exum on the wing.
No.
Here's Gafford. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Horford, a screen on Irving. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Draymond Green comes in for Exum. Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. So it's Boston now. Horford, a screen on Doncic. Here's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Pritchard pulls it down.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Horford. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Horford's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, a staple of Horford's offensive attack. He can do damage from the in-between area.
Doncic finds Green. Here's Marshall. Pass to Green. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3.
Oh, come on.
From way out there.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. He's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. You look at Lively, topping the chart with his efficiency. And, of course, Daniel Gafford.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
1:49 left in the second period. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Excellent D there from Lively. The Mavericks lead by
Almost
3.
had it.
With his first shot attempt. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Horford, a screen on Doncic. Here's Holiday. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Well, this is the thing about Holiday. He keeps coming at you.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And he drops it first.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Drew Holiday has
we can get this
all
one
of
in.
those and more.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas.
Perfect.
Holiday hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Pass to Green. Thompson, a screen on Horford. Now Lively. Now Doncic. He's covered by Holiday.
No.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Holiday. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Lively. And they're running. Off target with the 3. Celtics trail by 3. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Screen by Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Perfect.
Brown's
Nice,
got
nice,
8
nice.
points.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Holiday against Doncic.
Oh.
Throws it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. And here's Brown for 3.
Oh, I thought I had it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Dallas on top, up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Boston Celtics.
For as bad as they've been inside, I can't believe it's this close. I hope coach is letting them know. No points in the paint, no W.
Says the man who only got points in the paint. But then again, 4 rings don't lie, big fella.
Thank you, Ernie.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They've made it this far, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Yeah, he's cooking me right now. I can't stop him.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Klay Thompson is out there with Draymond Green.
See?
And it's Lively in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, from a tough
Oh
spot.
man, I gotta figure something out.
Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Brown with a screen. Tatum from long range. Oh, Tatum
Nice.
slings it from deep.
Nice.
Well, those go down for him in his
That's what I needed.
The Mavericks leading. Thompson outside. Irving for 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Tatum. Green covering. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Pass to Porzingis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Dallas shooting a nice 50% for the game. Doncic passes to Thompson. Outside Irving.
No.
Shoots it from the high post.
Oh,
Rebounded
nice.
by the Celtics.
Here we go. Here we
Brown
go.
on the wing. He's guarded by Irving.
Nice. That's what I needed.
Defender for the dunk. Draws the foul too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Derek Lively. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
First team foul. At the line with one shot, Jaylen Brown.
Free throw, no good for Brown.
And when you talk about
Oh,
Jaylen
no.
Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And he makes it.
They've got the offense
Nice.
clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
There's no
So far,
way
so
coach
good.
likes this effort level.
It's going
They
good right
need
now.
to
It's going good.
refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Third is Luka Doncic.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Oh, there's the alley. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively.
Nice.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Brown can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Irving. Back to Thompson. Now here's Doncic. Can they get it? The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Porzingis with a screen on Green. There's Tatum with the three. Knocks down the triple.
Well, defensively, they just look lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
Now here's Doncic. 24 points for him to the paint. Outside for Irving. Shot clock at 6. Green with a screen on White. Here's Irving. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Tatum.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Porzingis with a screen on Green. White finds Porzingis. Rebounded by Green.
I can't.
Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
That's good.
Holiday up top. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Lively. Operating
Nice,
inside.
finally.
Porzingis.
Well, this is great basketball from Holiday. Running the play to find someone a shot.
He's feeling it. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 26.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cadis checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Celtics lead by 3. Outside, Brown. Screen by Horford. Brown passes to Horford. Tries a 10-footer. And Grimes pulls it down. Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. The shot comes out. Boston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Gafford against Brown. Screen by Horford. Brown.
Oh, come on.
Mavericks trail by 3. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And the layup falls.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Brown. Look at Brown.
Yes.
Getting it done inside.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Doncic outside. Gafford the screen for the tie. Oh, it would have counted
Nice,
had it
nice.
fallen, but it is offline. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We've taken all jump shots. Drive and make a play for a teammate. Keep talking on the defensive end. Relax, breathe.
And a number of issues to cover there for Jason Kidd, trying to keep his guys aware of how they can improve.
Yeah, looking for more unselfish play. They have to work together and try to have some fun out there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Irving. Pass to Grimes. Green, a screen. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
Boston has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Pritchard, launches it. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
That ties the game. Green's gotten his first bucket of the night.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Tatum. Let's go with a three. And Tatum drills the three.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Celtics making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Gafford. And here is Irving. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And with all the insane shots Kyrie can hit, he might be the last guy in the league you want to D up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. His coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
A different look for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Grimes. Both free throws good from Irving.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And here's Doncic outside. That shot off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tatum, a screen on Doncic. Pritchard. They get it back. Look at Tatum using his length.
Relentless on the offensive side. Tatum always looking for a bucket.
No.
And Doncic with the jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Now here's Holiday. And the layup is good off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
From deep, here's Doncic. Boston pulls it in.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. They set the screen. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. Here's Doncic. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Takes a 13-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, well, that's a veteran.
I was not expecting that to go in.
What they give you.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Changes for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Queta. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. minute and a half left in the final quarter.
Oh, no,
Fires
no.
from the line, and Doncic the
man.
bucket on the assist by Lively. Doncic has got 32 points.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Left side Porzingis. Brown, the screen on Lively. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Derek Lively.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Let's get this too.
He hits the
Nice.
first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Oh,
And
nice.
so both free
Perfect.
throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Takes a step back. Here's Doncic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yep.
Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half. Boston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. White against Irving. White can't hit.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Irving with it. Now guarded by White. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Here's White. There's the double with Thompson. White, the pass to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game.
Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by White. And it's
Ooh,
Irving
nice.
missing.
Oh,
And
oh.
now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one.
Good.
And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops
Nice.
them both. And it's
Nice.
a 7-point game. And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And that one's good. Green. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.
We locked in game 1. I thought I was gonna lose because Luka was cooking me. But yeah, luckily we pulled the W. Well, this has been Adenine. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more gameplay. Thank you and goodbye.
PlayStation